Alrighty. Well, you guys know where this is going. It's time for the BDA. Not to be confused with the PTA, but this is gonna get pretty depressing because we're two down and we're about to lose another one. Obviously, after the investigation and trial. Oh man, I don't know how to feel about it. So unless I record them like close to each other, and I'm recording this on the legitimate morning. It's a little before 7 in the morning on December. What is today? It is December 16th. So Thursday, December 16th. And so in the hair, obviously it was in fact Ibuki that was hanging, and then of course we had the girl Hiyoko, who also died. So we're fucked. Very sad about Ibuki. Hiyoko isn't super surprising, and I guess Ibuki isn't really crazy surprising. So I'm imagining what happened potentially was that someone told Ibuki to kill herself because she had the gullible disease, and then maybe like Hiyoko found them in a bad position at some point, and then because of that they killed Hiyoko. To keep it a secret or whatever. I guess the other possibility here is that it's possible, knowing games like these, that someone faked Ibuki's suicide. Like maybe Ibuki was so hypothetically, let's say Ibuki was strangled to death, maybe even with a noose, but like in her bed, for example. So then, is it possible that someone, because of the face covering, which is a big thing here, that makes me think that whoever was potentially walking up to the gallows, so to speak, as Hajime put it, actually like committed a fake suicide. They faked a suicide, and then so that when somebody saw it and came, it would look like it actually happened, because they like faked it. They pretended to kill themselves, and then they actually put the dead body of Ibuki up there. Because I don't remember anything in the video that was like gave away that it was Ibuki. So it's possible that was another character. Now, if it was, though, and this is notable, and I think this is actually relevant to mention, whatever character, if that was a character doing that, it was either a male or it was a character with a small chest. And it was obviously not Hiyoko, because they weren't Hiyoko height. And the reason I say that is we rarely have video like this in a class trial, and honestly I can't think of a single case in Danganronpa 1 where we had like video evidence. So we can immediately, if the killer faked the Ibuki's suicide, we can immediately rule out Akane because obvious reasons. We could also rule out Nekomaru because they weren't big like that. I feel like you could narrow it down to basically the normal sized males, so people like Kazuichi. I'm trying to actually, on that note, let's go into the report card. So, like, Nagito, I suppose, but it's not going to be Nagito. Oh, man, I have my perfect frickin' Ibuki report card, too. I guess it would be Gundam, Kazuichi, probably not Oh, I love how Fuyuhiko's, even his, like, little, like, chibi sprite has the, in the 8-bit, has the, what's it called? Has the, eye patch. But, like, what? Gundam, Kazuichi, because Akane's 2 stacked, Chiaki's 2 stacked, Sonya? I actually... No, I think Sonya's probably 2 stacked as well. Like, I'm thinking about it, because, like, Mikan has a decent chest as well. Like, the only ones, really, that make sense would be Gundam, Kazuichi, and Nagito, and for obvious plot reasons, I highly doubt it's Nagito. Oh, I'd be really sad if it was Gundam, but I'd be surprised if Kazuichi feels like the type that would get killed, not commit a murder, which is why I have a weird feeling Kazuichi's going to kind of be our hero and survive the whole game. And by hero, I mean like Yasuhiro. Oh, man. I actually really hate that I did this mental exercise, because that makes me a little suspicious of Gundam. But Gundam's such a nice guy, like, that would really surprise me too, to be honest. Ooh, I'm a little concerned. I gotta watch that video again eventually. Hopefully we don't have to wait till the trial. We actually do get to watch it in the... Hopefully Kazuichi can help us with, like, a flashback for the feed. Or they'll just show it anyways. Anyways, let's just jump into this. I'm terrified. This is part, like, 11 or 12 or something. Hope you guys are having a great day. we're doing the investigation this video. I honestly might do the trial immediately after this, though. I am really excited to get into more Danganronpa and see where this goes.
A body has been discovered!
That's the other thing, too. Actually, I want to check my sound options. Okay, they are normal. Yeah, okay. It just seems kind of loud, but...
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Because it is loud, to be fair. It always is, but... A double.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Is he implying... I figured they would both be simultaneously, and maybe he'd say, like, 2 bodies will be discovered. So obviously it's going to act as one class trial, but I wonder if we're going to have to individually find out who killed Ibuki and who killed Hiyoko, and God, that'd be terrifying if it's actually potentially 2 different people. Good God. Jesus. Look, just looking at Ibuki up there, but we don't know 100% for sure that's Ibuki, but it's totally Ibuki. The hair gives it away, right? And it looks like a girl, and obviously without, like, not someone who's, like, has a big chest. I hate that I'm using the chest as, like, a way to, like, tell, but, like, to be completely honest, honestly, it really is, like, a good parameter in a game like this. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means... Yep. The hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. It's gotta be Ibuki, right? Yoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What is this?
What?
Hey, Yoko, and who the hell is that other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hiyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. And not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why? Yeah, Monami, you sure it'd be better for us to stay on this island? I'm pretty sure, no matter what despair is out there, we have more of a fighting chance if we're not on this damn island with Monokuma. I don't know what's going on with you and Monokuma. I'm so excited to learn more, but... I'm a recorded send today. Bunch of Danganronpa, then a bunch of reactions after. It'll be fun. By the time I'm recording this, I haven't posted in a few days. What is this? Oh man, I don't know. Monami and Mikon. Like, Mikon's voice, I think I have more of a grasp on. Monami is one of the characters. Like, Akane, Monami. It's all been characters that have stayed alive, too. Impossible! 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 It's impossible for killings to happen on this island, even though they've happened multiple times already before this. Holy shit, I'm so delusional. What the fuck?
Shut the hell up!
Idiot!
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Damn, I don't think we've actually seen this sprite from Chiaki. That's great. Leaving it like that, it's just too sad. Yeah, it's honestly worse.
Yes!
But what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Damn it!
Who fucking cares about that? Unfortunately, we all should. There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that. Yeah, I do remember finding that. That one! Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body. Now, I'm gonna take off the hemp bag. Okay, it's gotta be Ibuki, right? There's no way they're gonna swerve us, right? Yeah. Yep. Wow, we actually still aren't seeing her face, but... Damn. Ugh. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Yeah, I was kind of in the same boat there, Hajime. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying it. The face I saw belonged to... Ibuki.
Damn it!
Oh, my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is... Is Monokuma about to pop up? Yep.
What's the matter?
Jeez! It feels like someone died in here or something.
Hey!
So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
What the heck?
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone?
Ah!
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here?
That is impossible!
Ibuki and Hiyoko.
What?
So 2 people have been killed?
What?
Whoa there. That's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital. The others?
This is troubling.
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a Oh my god, did he like heal them from the despair disease now that he got what he wanted out of it? Nagito, Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. I already got what I wanted after all.
Hey!
Yep, just like that. Yeah, because I got bored.
That's...
That silly reason? And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's never gonna come up ever again, anytime in this franchise ever again.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. It's like you changed the settings on some imaginary disease in this video game or something. How could you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Phew!
Yeah, the implication is that Monokuma, or rather the mastermind, just fucked with the settings. Ah, who cares about the itty-bitty details? What matters is that it's already been cured.
Yahoo!
So let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
It's the Monokuma file!
Are we gonna get Monokuma File 3 and 4, or is it gonna be a 2-in-1 package deal?
See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Yeah, I'm with you, Sonia, but my voice is already not happy. Again? We have to do this again? Also, they killed off 2 girls, which makes a lot of sense because we were femme heavy. Now we got guy. So we have what, 5 guys left, and then we have these 3. Yeah, we got what, 5 guys? Oh no, I guess not, because I guess with the 2 girls dying, we're on what, 6 guys, 4 girls now. Yeah. Because the living characters are Hajime, Nagito, Gundam, Kazuichi, Nekomaru, and Fuyuhiko for the guys, and then the only girls left would be Akane, Chiaki, Sonia, and Mikan, because this entire bottom row, besides Mikan, is dead. Yeah. Okay, it's actually 6-4. So it's actually lopsided, which also would imply that a guide probably did this, but we'll see.
Silence.
We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these 2,
Let me tell you this.
then we cannot let this be. Yeah, because I guess it was 2 guys who died in the first case, and then it was 2 girls who died in the second case. So we were girl heavy in chapter 2, and then they yeeted a couple girls, and now we were even going into this, and we just yeeted 2 girls, so we're back to a +2 male to female ratio. That's actually something interesting to look at too. But they could even use that as a swerve, and the killer ends up being a girl. So there's a lot of ways to manipulate that. Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed. Yeah, I feel you, Mikon. My voice does too.
What do you yearn for?
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Oh, that's actually really cute because she had the despair disease and they're gonna think that she still does, but she's actually just that sad. Nekomaru! Huh?
That's weird.
That's strange, I'm crying. What happened to me? Did it like permanently alter their personalities a little bit? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
You had the liar disease. Your after effects could be lies. Maybe.
Leave it to me!
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best.
Alrighties!
I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. Alright. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good. That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. Unfortunately, this is only chapter 3 of 6, so yeah. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. But for those two's sake, we need to find the truth. And then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. We should be close to halfway through the game now, though.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey!
Why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. Yeah, I would imagine so, Shark Boy. It's because your clothes are so smothering. I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so, Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. I'm a little suspicious of you, boy. But it really is hot. I don't remember an AC or heater, but in fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. Damn, we have a double-double here. There are two victims this time, Ibuki Miyota and Hiyoko Saionji. Ibuki Miyota's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. No other external injuries. Hiyoko Saionji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. At least both of them probably died instantaneously, although we actually don't know that with Ibuki. Both went for the neck. Yeah, I mean, it's possible that the person we saw in the video wasn't Ibuki, but we don't have any reason to think that either. And we already read this, okay. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. It could be because it does not confirm that she was hung. I don't think there's anything with Hiyoko's that's interesting, but I think it's going to be because of Ibuki's. It's strange. Why did the killer kill two people? My best theory is Hiyoko saw something and found out and was going to tell the others and then got killed. Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right?
So...
I don't think it's really necessary to kill two people and take that kind of risk. So, it's interesting. I don't know if there's any meaning to this, but what is interesting about this, and I don't know if there's any purpose to this, but both Hiyoko and Ibuki were both characters in Twilight Syndrome murder case. Now, I don't know if that means anything, but they've already swerved us with Sparkling Justice and all that nonsense. It would be interesting if the motive actually has something to do with Twilight Syndrome murder case. But obviously Fuyuhiko wouldn't do it. And the only character... Let's see. Hiyoko's dead. Ibuki's dead. Mahiru's dead. The only characters left from that game that would be alive would be Mikan and Fuyuhiko, and I don't think Mikan did this. And I definitely don't... I mean, who knows with Mikan, but I definitely don't think Fuyuhiko did this. So, yeah, there's probably no connection, but it is interesting that in the next trial, in the next chapter, 2 of the remaining live characters from Twilight Syndrome murder case both died. I agree with that. So I'm gonna imagine simplest thing, they planned out Ibuki's death, like, down to the letter, and Hiyoko fucked it up, and they had to improvise and kill her much quicker. I guess, but if it was instant, like, throat slit, like, I imagine Hiyoko, even though she's tiny, I imagine she would have been able to show some sort of resistance, so that implies that she got maybe yeeted from behind. I mean, maybe it's possible somehow that Hiyoko was killed first, but I don't know. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? I imagine so. A reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
I will definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
That's what I think. Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident-sounding catchphrase. There's a lot of people in this room. Alright, wow, actually almost everyone's here. Let's talk to... Let's look at the broken machine, actually. The shattered remains of a machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean?
Well?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. I think that is true. It really does feel like the whole Ibuki thing was like what they wanted to get on camera, which almost makes it sound like Hiyoko. I don't know what's going on.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. I think it's the opposite, actually. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera? That's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw exactly? Alright. We have multiple bodies to check out. Let's go up to the stage. Let's look at the bodies. Let's not mess around. Oh, it's a stepladder, of course. Stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. There's a little blood, too. Yep. Ah, isn't that a blood stain?
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. Blood stain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Interesting. Oh! Oh, it's a candle from Hiyoko's shrine. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of this stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. Is it possible that Hiyoki told... why am I... It's because of Hiyoko Ibuki. Hiyoko is the one that put Ibuki up to kill Ibuki, and then someone killed Hiyoko? That actually could be possible. That's interesting to think about. So, yeah, because yeah, that's actually really interesting. That would explain 2 murders. That would make me more suspicious of Sparkling Justice as the killer in this case, but obviously we've seemingly ruled out the possibility of Sparkling Justice. I mean, I feel like the only possible Sparkling Justice is Sonia, because we know that Sonia can speak Spanish. And she is European, even if she's not from Spain, so, you know, it's possible, I suppose. But what's interesting about this is, in the third case of Danganronpa 1, both Hifumi and Taka died. And so this is another parallel between the first and second game. There's been so many parallels. Obviously, last case we had a red herring with a serial killer, which was a parallel to the actual serial killer that was revealed in the second case of DR1. There's been so many parallels to DR1, and there's been a lot of trolling. Like, even when Nagito started lying and started fucking with us, one of the things he said was Byakuya is still alive, which obviously was a play on Junko in DR1. So there's so many things that are going on here that are super interesting and parallel the first game in interesting ways, but obviously they are different too. Candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. What am I talking about? I just realized in the first case of the game... Oh yeah, it stayed even. Okay, yeah, wait. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say something dumb and then I remembered properly. Alright, we got the candle. Let's talk to Chiaki. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? I imagine it's more just her being a little depressed. Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Oh. Dirty.
Hey.
See? Take a close look at the floor.
See?
Is that supposed to be blood, or is that something else? If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain? I mean, it could have been Yoko's blood, but I don't know if she bled that much. Although, I guess slit in your throat, you're gonna bleed like crazy.
Yep.
Well, the blood stain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from there.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it unless it's their own blood? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it up. Yeah, what's the point? The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Smudge on the floor. Oh, man. Alright, let's get to Hiyoko. Oh, I guess we could do the control panel. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. Seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw... It had a dim candlelight ambiance to it. And it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them? It might have shown... Well, no, why would Hiyoko... Oh, Hiyoko maybe, like, dead on the side? I don't know. Like, down on the ground, I mean. I don't know. And maybe when Hajime came the first time, they hid the body and themselves, and then when Hajime ran away, they set up Hiyoko's body before he could get people to come back. I don't know. That might be what's going on here.
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed too, fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice, Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy! Now it is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction. A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Choo-choo! Started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then, the paper fluttered down and was deftly caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
Wow!
That is amazing. I have never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper?
Fine.
Seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. It looks burnt or something. I don't know. But no, then it would have... No, I don't know, actually. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm sure it'll make more sense later. Yeah, we looked at the stepladder, alright. Yoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looked like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it! Who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Oh. Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Oh. She was naked? Oh. And somebody had to dress her? Oh, this is getting weirder now. Did the killer do this too? Interesting. But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. It's possible they were in, like, the staff room. It's possible it hadn't happened yet. I mean, there's multiple possibilities here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. Not necessarily. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? It's definitely possible. It would have been incredibly ballsy, though, and I don't know. Probably not what happened. They probably taped her up, but she was probably already dead. Even if it is possible, whoever did this would have had a narrow window of time to do so. The killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right? Probably, well, yeah, because they would have had to put Hiyoko, they would have had to tie Hiyoko up unless there's an accomplice involved.
Hey!
Jesus. Ah, Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. Excuse me, bruh? That is the most, like, sexual sounding, like... I swear to God if they actually mean a cock. I know they don't, but, like, what the fuck, Nagito? So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh?
That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Jesus, Nagito. Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane!
Yo!
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? It's a key. Is this a key?
Perhaps.
It looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. Key to her motel room, huh?
But
Her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove. It's very unlikely the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
If this was a trap, they would have put it more towards the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair logic. It's not a guarantee, but it's fair logic.
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything. You look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
well,
Just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. Reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Yeah, now, oh yeah, I guess we have the rope. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Buki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. Despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't be any rope in there. Shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, it was obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikon, do you have a moment? What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. I'm totally not suspicious of this or anything. This rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez. As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. I do love that the G is rubbed off on a bunch of people because they weren't saying it prior to her dying, Mahiru. Yeah, the hemp bag with freaking, this is from the theater, if I remember correctly. I'm like 99% sure. Buki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? I mean, wait, huh? That hemp bag. On further inspection, there's the Monami decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Nope. Alright, so I think we've looked at everything except Ibuki, so let's get to it. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? That is blood. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. I wonder if she stepped in that blood that was later cleaned up over on that other part of the stage. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, it's Hiyoko's blood. This blood belongs to someone else, or I guess possibly the killer. Okay. Interesting.
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time yet, which means shenanigans are gonna occur potentially with both of their deaths, who knows? I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time because we have to figure it out. And I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. Did you though? I can't tell if I see any hair there. Those hands don't look super feminine either. I don't know. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait. Hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Iyoko's death afterward. 2 different deaths happened at the same time? There's no way that's a coincidence. Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Oh. Wait, really? Oh, the curtain, okay. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. Oh yeah, so he definitely sounds like we want to go to the supermarket. There might be a couple things there. Also, I do actually just notice the air conditioner says 86 degrees. Jesus. I should say the heater. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket?
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Interesting. Curtain. Yeah. Okay, yes, we can look at the AC. Once again, the AC coming into play, like in case 1. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. Better turn off the heater for now, that should cool things off a little. Interesting, so it was at 86. I mean, obviously that's gonna mean something. Okay, now I can back out and we can talk to everyone here. Let's go left to right. Let's get the autopsy next. Oh no, it takes her a while. I think we get the autopsy around the end of the... We come back and get the autopsy. I think that's what we do. If only I noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so, I went to the patients' rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So, I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then, I saw Fujihiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. I wonder if people are going to be suspicious of Hajime. That is a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. Together as in fucking. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. I don't like how much Mikan is emphasizing the fact that the two of us were together. So, I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Because it's Mikan, so it's hard to tell if she's just being Mikan, but it feels like she's doing this to emphasize that she has an alibi, because we share an alibi. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? Interesting. that's our first testimony. Let's talk to Sonia.
Something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Habuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having so much fun listening to her music. She was the only one that didn't think that Habuki was summoning a demon. Although on second thought, maybe she did think Habuki was summoning a demon and that's why she liked it so much. And now those 2 are no longer here. Ah, such a tragedy. Oh man, that just reminds me of the line from friggin' Jill in Danganronpa 1. To die! To die! That is the true tragedy! Referring to not being able to serve her master properly. I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. It's in case it's near the end. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this for them, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. Let's talk to Gundam. Yeah, we'll go into the storage room after we talk to everyone. Did you direct your gaze to the brave statue of my 4 dark devas of destruction? Oh yeah, I guess we already did shit with him. Kane? Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. So obviously she was affected by the despair disease, but I think this is her actual genuine despair over Nekomaru, if you want to call it that.
That's weird.
There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I bottled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Interesting. Fuyuhiko?
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. Man, just hearing drumstick makes me hungry. I got a salad in the fridge that I didn't eat for my dinner. Had some takeout, had some salmon and broccoli. It was pretty good, but I didn't eat my salad, so probably gonna eat that after this because I'm actually quite hungry. After this part, and then I'll probably record more. Just at least start the trial, if not do the whole thing. What happened to it?
Like...
Something like that is in front of the door. Think it might be a really big clue. Why would this be a clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue? It won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know? Doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we have to try. Let's go, we'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! Yeah. If we go signal, we charge the door at full force. Bam. Yep. Door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
Door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think that it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? Broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then, how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue? Yeah, they were in the staff room. And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? That's the case. There might be evidence of that around here somewhere, probably in the,
Damn it.
back room, which is what I've been saving. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this! Yeah, I think Fuyuhiko's gonna be quite vocal in this case, although he was in the last case, but for obviously different reasons. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door of the music venue, huh? Like he said, that might be possible, but...
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you 2 were discussing. Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left doors touch, see? Yeah, that is a weird glob, what the hell? You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber. It's firmer than rubber, what the hell?
Yep.
It doesn't look like rubber, but... As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Oh my god, she's like a cuter version of Kyoko right now. Why are you putting it in your mouth? Ah, it smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop! And this chewiness. I see, this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, interesting. It might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Okay, she spit it out. Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Jackie spat the glob out of her glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? No, that's a massive clue. That means somebody made this with some legitimate, like, freaking chemistry project over here.
Hajime.
This might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. Interesting, so he's gonna have to figure it all out on his own. Alright, let's go into the storage room and see what's up. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. Might as well investigate in here too. And in we go. Definitely gonna get some hints in here. Alright, let's talk to Nagito first, actually. That's consistent because we just talked to him. Nagito, did you come here to investigate this storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? Tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. Probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from this storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know? I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it, and that's the thing, he's being honest. He really does mean that.
But...
That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
Man.
I can't say for certain, though. Interesting. Ooh, that was really interesting. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. He's gonna do both, Hajime, that's his thing. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
It's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'll gladly become the enemy. And I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Yeah, he's like, there's something going on that is messing with Nagito. Like, he really wants to, it sounds like he really wants to find who the criminal is. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? It can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings, and his gut feelings are quite good. Gut feelings?
Hey.
Should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. Yeah, I'm excited we get to finally watch that terrible movie. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Man, I'm like really hungry. I'm probably gonna eat more than just a salad. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. The thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper, and we've seen it before. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. Yeah, it's like Titty Typhoon, logos. And this edge of that wallpaper, it looks a little torn, but what does this mean? I wonder. You're really not gonna put that together? Holy shit, okay. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. Feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? I can't remember, but you are correct, because of whatever went down with the paper. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pertain to the case. Interesting. And the mirror. I'm very curious what this is going to be. You can see your whole body in this full-length mirror. Huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. Mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Alright. It seemed like there was... the only important thing was the paper. The wallpaper, like, deal. Alright, with this, we might be close to finished investigating the music venue. But I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. Alright. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
You got it wrong!
But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Oh shit, they did that to fuck with the evidence? Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death because their bodies stayed warm. Because that's how you could judge it, because once you die, your body temperature slowly cools off because you're not alive, obviously. Like, blood's not pumping, all that shit. And that's one of the main ways that they determine, like, a cadaver's estimated time of death is they can tell based on the amount of body temperature they've lost. So, like, the hotter the body is, the closer to their actual time of death it is. But because they messed with the heat in the room, the bodies the dead bodies are retaining a lot of body heat, relatively speaking, which is fucking with the time of death. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's really clever. That's interesting. There's a lot of fuckery going on here with the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body is over... And same thing with cold, yeah, because they cool off too fast, right? Yeah. If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I don't know if 86 on the heater would be enough, but the logic behind that is sound. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But...
even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? Oh, yeah. I agree. As long as I saw it, should be clear what order the murders occurred. No, what you saw was a fake out. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. Also, Hiyoko could have been killed a while before that. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder?
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses... Oh my god! The movie. Excuse me? Fucking Monokuma's movie? What? It's a movie where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. So common in detective novels, mangas, and video games, you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. Okay, well that changes things. So it was imitated based on Monokuma's film. I don't know what that really means. I don't know why someone would do that, but that's interesting. I guess we'll have to see what the, we're gonna have to finally watch this damn film. The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? Excuse me, there were 3 murders in the movie? Excuse me?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Oh god, don't tell me Nekomaru's dead, because we haven't seen Nekomaru. Is there anyone else? We've seen Gundam. Kazuichi we saw just for a second, and then we didn't see him again. So that's scary. Nekomaru, obviously, we haven't seen, and then everyone else has been here. So the only people I think we'd be worried about are Kazuichi and Nekomaru. It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. And yeah, in the last game, I think there was a rule you could only kill 2 people for a murder, and I'm pretty sure that was a rule, and I don't think that's here. Yep. Sure. Yeah, there's no rule about how many people you can kill. And I think he even said at the beginning it's like an all-you-can-murder buffet at the end of the prologue. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed. Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. Oh! Wow, he's literally about to enact the 2 people murder rule. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule? Okay, so that, never mind. Right as I say that, they literally add that rule.
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. At least not by the same person, unless there's 2 killers. That would be insane. Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about video games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Huh? So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose 1 based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right!
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or if 4 incidents overlap one another? Yeah, I guess these are possibilities.
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Ugh!
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of depressing.
Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. Interesting. So we're just outright confirming the possibility that saying that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by the same person, and we don't have to worry about any further complications. That's interesting. I think it would have been interesting if they left that open, but I get why they don't want to. I see. There's no possibility for two killers to exist at the same time. All right. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yes, it does.
Yep.
That makes things a little easier. Still could be an accomplice, but...
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, you're safe until after the trial. Pretty much.
Taste your powerlessness!
It means a 3rd victim would be impossible! Imitation murder breakthrough! You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Yeah, you didn't watch the damn film, bro. Could it be? You haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my!
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is...
Good instincts.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well?
Based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. Let's see, Nagito mentioned something about that. And it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater.
You...
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that, and now I owe $1.5 million and still have to watch the movie. And I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. First victim Ibuki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we cannot go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. But the hospital, the Rocket Punch Market, might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. Clues related to Hiyoko's death. I should try going over the motel and the motel. So a lot of things I can do before this class trial. I'm definitely give it my all until the end. Alright, time to finally leave the quote-unquote music venue that is severely lacking poles. We're about to be level 40 pretty soon. And we're about to be level 39. Yeah, let's go Central. Oh wait, no, Central Island is where Monokuma Rock and... Well, I guess, yeah, that's actually fine, because we do want to go to... I'm actually going to go to the Rocket Punch Market. They didn't tell us, but I want to go there anyways, so we're going to do that. Homicide's a pretty good theme. I do like this theme. Yep, and we leveled up. You know, get a little extra walking in. Why not, right? Okay. And off we go. Good old Usami Ranch over here with the damn cows. Turned into a moo cow. There it is. I want to see if we can find anything here. I don't know. We probably don't need to go here because they're pretty clear about what we have to do, but I still want to check. It doesn't look like there's even anything we can look at. In fact, the only thing... Yeah, it's just surfboards and that damn cola. Alright, well, that was kind of pointless. I wanted to see if we could find anything about the stuff that was gotten from the market. That's fine, though. We'll just map our way back to the 3rd island. Alright, let's go to the hospital. Apologize for wasting about a minute or however long that was, but... We're on that grind. And there's Kazuichi. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, hey!
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. It's not like I was trying to get some cheeks or anything. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. And if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Oh, it was like a closed circuit? Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance units are only used as part of the same unit. Video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. Videos filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey,
If I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. Yeah. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. Even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal, sure. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
huh?
However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. Yep.
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Alright, I guess in we go. I guess we're gonna check Ibuki's shit. Oh. I guess we have to look at the surveillance cam. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. When the music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right!
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. Yep. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. The whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. Not necessarily. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. Yeah, because it cut off right before. Candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. The one I got from the Machine Alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey,
Still, she climbed the stepladder on her own. That means she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so...
you.
Interesting. Is it possible someone ordered Ibuki to kill Hiyoko, then ordered Ibuki to kill herself? And if they did that, would that count as being... This kind of goes into a similar argument as Case 2. The difference is with Case 2 is even though Peko was trying to be like, oh, I did this as a tool under my young master's orders, That's not really what happened. She legitimately did it, if anything, to protect her Fuyuhiko from potentially doing the deed, because we don't know if he would have or not. But she stopped. She came in and did did it before that. But if someone was to order Ibuki to kill Hiyoko, then order Ibuki to kill herself, is Ibuki the killer, or is the mastermind the killer? Because they even use the term mastermind with an accomplice. Does that make Ibuki the accomplice? And especially because Ibuki was not in her right mind, that doubles up that fact. If anything, it would be the actual argument from case 2, where Ibuki was a tool for the actual killer. That actually could be a really interesting direction this could go. Now that I think about it, I actually like that a lot, but we'll see if it goes there. Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Because then the mastermind would have then tied up Hiyoko. That would be how that makes sense in the 10 minutes. So Hiyoko and the mastermind were hiding while Ibuki hung herself, and she did actually hang herself, and like she did quote unquote commit suicide in this idea, basically. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Wow. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the 2nd floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. In the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but she seemed a little upset. I think she doesn't like the idea of Ibuki committing suicide, and I don't either. It's very, like, of all people, it's fucking Ibuki. But again, the despair disease, she was gullible. Hi, Akane. Man, this is still so funny, the freaking alien chilling over here. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be one of the... Oh my god, it is!
Huh? Are you serious?
Oh, that's actually brilliant. Holy shit. I just thought of that, and I was like, wait a minute. Because you can't press it or anything. I mean, I know you can't these either, but... Alright, what's up, Akane?
Now then.
Phew! Finally getting back to my normal self.
All right!
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. No, thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. Jesus, Hajime. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but... hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Wow. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but looks like they're out of stock. Looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. I have no choice, I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing?
Huh?
You're saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally, I totally left Makan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Really was. So obviously, what, room 1 I believe was Ibuki's, but let's check the other rooms anyways. Alright, it's not gonna let me check the other rooms. Okay. So up the stairs we go. Oh wow, we literally walked up the stairs. That was kind of funny. Oh geez. It's like a x-ray room? Yeah, it's like a big, got a full CAT scan deal going on. Conference room, and then staff room. Oh yeah, this is the on-call room that did we go? I can't remember if we've actually went in here or not. Yeah, we were here. This isn't a room for patients. It looks more like an on-call room for hospital staff. But all this cluttered medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. This is the only on-call room. Working in a hospital must be tough work. So, if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? It's a good point. Yep. Yeah, you're thinking about that. Sure. Okay, yeah. I think we did plot in here, but I don't think I actually went in here myself. All right, let's go in the conference room, see what's in here. See what Chiaki's up to. I don't think we went in here either. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see it. Oh god. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
'Cause
Turn on the light. It's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. Excuse me? Bitch, are you fucking naked or something? What's fully exposed?
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. Poke out your eyes. You can turn on the light. Wow. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Bummer. Troll fail. What the fuck, Chiaki? No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Okay. So Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window. I see a Monokuma on the ceiling.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it. Oh, it makes the room dark, like, and then the candlelight. Yeah, we're getting to that.
Well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
Curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So, is something wrong with it? No, not at all, but doesn't that sound familiar, Hajime? Still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? A bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? It almost makes me wonder if she has the despair disease and it's just not as blatant. Yes, I'm done investigating the hospital. Should move on to a different place. Alright. Okay. Sure. Yep. And the projector. Sure. Yep. I just figured I'd click these. All right, let's continue on. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. I got to go back in.
I've been found.
Yes, sir. Oh, we're over 300 coins. That'll be pretty sick when it's time to, Down we go. That's actually really funny. That's an actual, like, animation of going down the stairs. So we still have to check, Hyoko's motel room. We have to check, the movie theater, which I want to save the movie theater for last. Here's the titty typhoon. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we're just going in order, basically. Yep, we'll do the motel, and then we'll do the, movie theater. Hey, boys. I just remembered I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel, despite wanting to. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out! Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room! However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Oh, is it gonna be some more demonic shit? I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? It's a good question.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
I get it.
met up with Mikan and me. When we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Yep. Yeah, I was about to say Gundam. I forgot about Monami. Yep. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? You think those two are suspicious? It's interesting because those are two people that I've mentioned for different reasons. Kazuichi I'm more scared of than Sonia, though, which is weird because I think Sonia's like more likely to commit a murder than Kazuichi based on what we've seen, but Kazuichi has a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Kazuichi.
Like...
Well, Yoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? But that's the thing, we don't know about that, and I honestly think she probably was killed before Ibuki, honestly. So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you about my alibi, too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So, you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well...
No, went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. That short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But... fact is, Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
Huh?
Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. But don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete, Jesus. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Alright, so we got Fuyuhiko's alibi, count, testimony, whatever you want to call it. Alright, here we go. You got the key, yep. Oh boy. Oh, I'm scared. It opened, just as I thought. This key was Hiyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. This is gonna be demonic as hell. Or maybe it'll be cutesy, but I don't think so. Pretty normal. So, Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but... I feel a little conflicted. Hi, Sonia.
Oh my!
Huh? Did the door open? Did you go through the window or some shit? What the hell, Sonia? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it is just... I am starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Very curious about that. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps,
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday. Oh, she was the new kimono dresser. Yesterday I went to go talk to her, and she had been in her room for some time. I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Yoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. Makes perfect sense. I was wondering who was going to be her new kimono sash tire. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
you are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. I mean, to be fair, that was the clothes she had. She literally couldn't dress herself. Like, that would be very, very weird and awkward and just really sad. And it's really doubly bad for Hiyoko, because Hiyoko is a lolly, so she looks like a kid compared to the others who look more, mature. So it's obvious that people are more likely to treat her as a kid, and then the fact that she can't tie her kimono, even though I imagine that's, plenty more complicated than just regular, like, clothing, it makes her look even more like a kid, that she can't even dress herself without help, which just furthered her her complexes and her insecurities, and just made her all the more sad, and also reminded her that Mahiru wasn't with us anymore. So there's like multiple things that just suck about that situation for Hiyoko. And it's not a coincidence that the lolly character is the one who couldn't dress her more elaborate clothing, because, again, it creates those parallels of the fact that, yeah, not only does she look like a kid, but that just makes her feel more like a kid, and that makes her hate herself and hate her situation even more and make her despair and all that fun stuff. Yoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. And Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Yoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
Man, this is really sad.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Oh, Sonia's gotta feel like shit for that one.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be? Hiyoko remembered that. You saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I could see that happening. Yoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. Can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Well, they could have followed her. Or it could have been Sonia, I suppose. But if it was Sonia, I don't think she would have admitted this conversation ever happened, because the only people who knew about it are either dead or herself. Something's wrong. Yeah, definitely something's wrong. I don't know what to make of this. This is a very confusing case. Oh, God! Oh god, it really might have been Kazuichi's spy camera. Holy shit, is there... Check for spy cameras. Oh, hi, Monokuma. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. No way anyone can use this. I don't see... Well, there's no sign that someone made a mess of a room. I don't think she was forcibly abducted. Like, I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh, well. I see an important clue. It's this boy.
No.
Hell yeah. 311, baby. Okay, so the only other thing is the bed. The bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Okay, so I'm suspicious of the possibility that there was some sort of spy camera in here or something. And that could be a Kazuichi situation. I don't feel confident in the slightest about a Kazuichi, but I feel like that might be my prediction, my pre-trial prediction, unless this movie really enlightens me. Let's go to Electric Avenue, actually, now that I think about it, because we've talked about, like, the cameras and surveillance and stuff. I want to see if I can find anything. Apparently all the machines here are used for things like wiretapping or taking secret videos. The Lens camera unit used in this incident was the one that Kazuichi obtained here and modified. It looks like a surveillance camera unit that's the same model is no longer available here. Alright, there's nothing else? Okay. And nothing on the computer, I assume? Okay. So it doesn't look like there's anything of note here. I just wanted to check in case there was something with the, spyware. Lucha Libre International. Holy shit, pro wrestling? Let's go! I wish I could read that. Looks like Kamingo. I don't know. Fucking Wild Gunman Monokuma, the Wizard of Monami. Probably gonna be neither of those, but it says now showing the Wizard of Monami, so that's probably what it's gonna be. We'll see, I guess. There he is, our boy.
Hello there.
Well, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come back. That means you noticed it too, right? Case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
You really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes, did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. Wow, Tsundere Hajime, okay. You were so devoted to being tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million!
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
Baka baka. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
Ta-da!
See, it's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. Yeah, it is the Wizard of Monami, effective today on this date at this time. Okay. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. Also 2.5D. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. It just says 13th. at midnight. Wait, no, at 10 a.m. What am I talking about? Yeah, the 13th, but it doesn't say anything more specific. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. It's gonna prove that you haven't seen the movie until the investigation. This is gonna probably be a thing that's gonna actually keep suspicion off of Hajime. Guess I just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. Yeah, the damn picture. Oh my god. Alright. Food corner? It's a food shop. Things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here. I can go for any of that right now. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. To Nagito, I guess.
impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too? But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. Right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Yep.
No, no, no! Are you sure?
Wow. Alright, so we can't... So we have to leave, I guess, and come back?
I don't!
Your tsundere knows no limits, oh my god. It's just like me to make Hajime so prickly. I might be hiding a past where I was once known as a prima donna of the mascot world. Well, I guess prima donna, I guess kinda, because Junko. Definitely weren't called that.
Hey, hey!
It's about time you showed your dare side, you know. Come on, liven yourself up a little.
So...
Wait for a bit, okay? And I was gonna skip those, but that one was actually really funny. Goods corner, I guess. Yeah, of course. I didn't see that pop up before, but that reminds me, that item should be on top of this counter. Well, yeah, because it was what was used for the murder. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with the decal of Monami's face on it. Yeah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it, and someone took it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Oh there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Oh, we got Monokuma's testimony now. Interesting. So now we can watch the movie. Yeah. Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is exciting! Exciting! Alright, here we go. I'm curious to see what the inside of the theater looks like. I could really go for some popcorn. I don't know if I want to make any, though. That was loud. I don't know if I really want to make any, though, because, you know, I don't eat that microwave popcorn and shit, because that actually will kill you. But I don't really want to put in the effort to make any either. But I do have my salad, so I might have that. Maybe have a cup of noodles, ramen, top ramen or something. I don't know. But at the very least, I have a salad that I'm going to eat. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. Also, Naughty Bear, by the way. This movie sucks. From the title alone, I had a bad feeling about this. 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Alright, and also the freaking Monokuma thing above it. Okay.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Interesting. I wonder if this is actual backstory of the mastermind.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Okay.
And was whisked away to Monami's country.
Okay, so Monokuma's the Dorothy here.
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
This could be Monokuma talking about, like, you know, turning in the Despair Land, but he was sidetracked.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
Yeah, that's basically just Wizard of Oz.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
Okay.
Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Oh, Jesus.
the
Oh!
Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Oh! Well, that's one.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Is that supposed to be the...
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful.
Interesting. So was that... So I guess it was the first and third ones that were supposed to be... I guess the lumps of iron one was supposed to be the slit throat one, which even then, that's a bit of a stretch, but alright.
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Nice.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Well, that kind of sounds like what happened in this game with Monami and Monokuma. Okay. He's back with the old people.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Ah. I feel like they're giving us hints as to who the mastermind is here, honestly. Because you could even argue the old people could even be referring to, like, the Hope's Peak. I mean, there's multiple things that the old people could represent, but I imagine it means, like, the old guard of the world. Before World Ender / the Ultimate Despair pulled their bullshit. King of the world.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Which also... Of course, one of Junko's personalities was literally Queen of the World, so that's pretty funny. Interesting. I don't really see a lot of hints in there, but yeah, that movie did suck, I'm not gonna lie. Phew! Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head, excuse me.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial, which should be soon.
bye-bye.
Goodbye, bye. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. What do you have to say about it, Nagito? How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
Thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. It's like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case, minus the arrow. Yep. Oh, I guess. I didn't even think of that. Oh, it was a suspended body, but not the arrows. Okay. That's a stretch too.
but
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer had killed 3 people, but seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or... The killer's main goal was just an imitation murder. They should be upset about it, but... I'm not sure if that's even true. Yeah, I highly doubt it. Interesting. Yep. Yeah, I figured that was gonna be the last thing.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm hungry though. About to eat some food in about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, however long before we get to the trial.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
I will too, buddy. It's already time. So this again. You go to that place. Again. Now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims. In order to find the truth, the only thing I could do is go. Yeah, I'm interested. It's an interesting case. Hey, walking the walk. I got an achievement. Nice. Yeah, I'm curious to see where this goes, but I don't really have a lot of, I don't know. I don't really have much suspicions. Like, it could be Kazuichi. Maybe it's somehow Sonya. Fuyuhiko's a little sus, but I'd be really surprised if he killed someone after Chapter 2. I guess my guess is Kazuichi, but it's not a strong guess at all. I don't really have any real suspicions. Obviously, once we get to the trial, I'll have a better idea, of course, because we'll be getting progress on the case, but... We'll see. I don't really have much of a prediction, though. Here we are. And of course, what's up with Nekomaru? We still haven't seen him. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see. So you've come to avenge him.
That's...
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway...
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about that. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. Unfortunately, Nagito is right. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
I wonder if he's gonna say Nekomaru was willing to give up his own life to protect someone, so maybe he's the only one that deserves to die because he has true hope or something. What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Huh. Interesting. Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Here we go. Spit that shit out. There it is. It's so stupid. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. That's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. Yeah, in we go. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, down we go, yep. Towards the trial field. The elevator began its steep descent as usual. Yep, and then there were, what do we got? We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so we're down to 10. There will be 9, though, by the end of this chapter, because obviously Nekomaru isn't here. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. When it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly slow. So, light pounded through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place. Oh, this is pretty cool. Got a medieval feeling. My. Feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
Why bother?
That's...
Because we know he's not the killer, I guess, because he was in Monokuma's care.
Well now.
Now then, let's begin, unless he's somehow the killer and this is Monokuma's way to throw an even bigger swerve.
Yahoo!
But again, another person I really doubt would do it. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. And so, the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Buki Miyota, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Oh, that's adorable. Yoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. She was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those 2 is among us. Okay, so everyone on this page is still alive, except for Teru. I definitely can't believe it. We're halfway through this page, but whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. And we're halfway through the final page. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake, for our friend's sake, for Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Get it, curtain, haha. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. I love, Hajime's aren't as, like, ridiculous as Makoto's. Makoto's, like, intro parts right there were so silly, but Hajime's aren't that bad. Very curious to see what the V3 protagonist is like eventually, but obviously we have a very long way to go there, because I will be taking 2 breaks on this series before we finally get to the V3. Because I will be taking a break on this series after Danganronpa 2, and I'll be taking another break on this series. After we return from the break, we'll do all of the like side stuff that I'm planning on doing, which is Danganronpa 0, Danganronpa Another Episode, and the Danganronpa 3 anime. I mean, that's not really a side thing, but that's like the finale of that run, and then we're gonna do and then we'll have another break before we do V3. One, because I know V3 is the longest game, and you know, originally I was planning to take a break after Danganronpa 1, but then I decided, you know what, well, I'm down to do another game. I don't mind that much, but oh, this is like an orange aesthetic. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't think I need to look at anything. Well, anyways, that was Danganronpa 2 part whatever. 12, I think 11 or 12, something like that. I'm not entirely sure where we're at, but that was a really solid, it was a really interesting investigation that left a lot up for debate, and I really have no idea who the killer is. Like I said, I guess I'm gonna just throw out Kazuichi, but it could be almost anyone. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see where this goes, and I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the first 2 cases of this game have been incredible. I thought both of them were really fantastic. I mean, the first case was just I mean, Nagito stole the show in the first case. That's what really made it so memorable and what really made it special. It wasn't so much that the case itself was amazing, but it's Nagito and all the meta ways that made everything about Nagito so cool. And then even when you take out the meta stuff about how he looks and his name and all that shit, and the fact that he's Ultimate Lucky, you add in the fact of... You add in the additional fact that he's fucking incredible as a character. And we started to see that in the first trial. And then the second trial was actually just a great trial, full of great twists and turns. So the second trial is the best trial so far. As with the first game, the second trial was one of my favorites of the first game. But the first trial really was like elevated by everything with Nagito. It's not like the first trial itself was like incredible, but Nagito just made it awesome. But I'm really excited for Case 3. I expect things are going to get really complicated in this one, and it should be interesting to see how it all unfolds, to see who the killer is, what their motivations were, all that fun stuff. And I'm excited to play some of the game, because this is obviously the main gameplay aspect of Danganronpa, so it should be fun. Hope you guys are excited as well. I don't really have a lot to say. Like, there was a lot of information we got, but I don't really have... And I mentioned some of my potential theories that I could see as possibilities. Like I said, I like the one where it was like... Someone ordered Ibuki to kill Hiyoko, and then ordered Ibuki to kill herself, and but then the one thing they actually did was set up Hiyoko's body or something. That could be really interesting if that's where it goes, because that's going to be really hard to prove, but, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I'm loving this game. You know, so far it's on a better trajectory than the first one. I obviously really enjoyed the first one. I've cooled off on the first one a little bit, and I think especially when you see the second game by comparison, but so far, it's on a trajectory to be better than the first game, which I did really love, as you guys know, from my Let's Play of Trigger Happy Havoc. But I'm really loving Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair so far, and I hope you guys have been enjoying my Let's Play. I actually have no idea how long this video is. I think it's gone on about 2 hours or so, but I really have no idea how long this video was, so I'm about to check when I end the recording, but... Yeah, I had a blast, and I'm really excited for the class trial, and I'm unsure whether or not I'm going to do it immediately after. I actually think I'm going to probably not. I know I'm going to eat some food either way once we end the video, but I think because I'm probably going to be recording some reactions later today anyways, so I might just hold off on doing the trial for later, because I think the trial will be long, I'm sure, and I'll want to do the trial, and whether it's one video or 2 videos for you guys, I'll want to do the trial in one session for me, so... I probably am going to take a break here, but I'm definitely excited to see where the class trial goes. So next time we will jump into what'll either be the entire class trial or potentially part 1 of 2 of the class trial. I'm not really sure yet. We'll have to see how I decide to do it. But either way, I'm very excited for it, and I hope you guys are as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. So anyways, yeah, I think that's going to do it. Without any further... Also, yeah, if you want to support the channel, check out the Patreon down below in the description. There's other links. You want to check out my Discord, all that fun stuff. But anyways, it's time for me to bid you adieu. Flamin' Shark, signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I'll see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.